It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic. Centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harden out there with Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here's Mitchell after the miss from Joel Embiid.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Green, guarded by Tucker. Allen kicks to Green. Takes the three. The Cavaliers with another miss. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's Green. Harden missing his last shot. Allen outside. Lock at 6. Mobley the pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell looking it over. At the elbow, it's Allen. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston? Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Embiid. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now Mitchell, after the missed three from Joel Embiid. A clear look for Mitchell. Rebound by Harrell.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Harden kicks to Embiid. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Mitchell outside. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Tucker finds Harris. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Garland against Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Garland against Maxey. Garland with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Garland surveying the D from deep. That one no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the wing right side. Outside, Maxey. Now the pass to Nie. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. Lopez kicks it out to Garland. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. No good off the back of the rim.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
The 76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Embiid pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Harden's got 5 now.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
And it's Mitchell missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Tucker, the pass to Harris. Now, here's Tucker, headed by Green. And he trims the lead to single digits. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
The drive by Mitchell. Harden with the defensive effort.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Again, Mitchell missing. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Stolen by Harden. And so it's Cleveland. Headed to the bench. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Cavaliers, 25. The 76ers, 18.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Montrezl Harrell. Harden out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. Here's Harris. Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Harrell kicks it to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Harden. From deep. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mitchell against Harden. They kick it out to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Passes it to Embiid. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell finds Allen. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Mitchell.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
6 to shoot. Mitchell dishes to Green. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Harris. Ball's knocked loose. The 76ers trail by 10. Harrell with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Harden looking it over. Kicks to Harris. Mobley against Harden. Oh, that was something to see.
Good. Like seeing Harden score in tight spots. I mean, creating well for himself when the shot clock is winding down. Great pulls.
Nailed from three-point land.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Harris passes to Tucker. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
LeVert kicks to Garland. And now the fast break, Embiid with the ball. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Outside Garland. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 6. Harden the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
On the wing, Melton. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Osman. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Garland. For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Here's Dedmon. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now Melton to the inside, knocked away. And so the Cavaliers with another turnover. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Yep. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert from outside. The shot misses, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Up top, Melton. Lopez covering. Here's Niang. Sinks the triple. Niang's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Outside Garland. There's the pass to Osman. Driving inside. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
It's such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
The 3 from Garland. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Dedmon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside Garland. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 6. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Cavaliers on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the rejection by Embiid. They recover it. Allen kicks to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 22 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. And it's Harrell missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Embiid with the block. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Harris inside the line. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Mobley. He kicks it to Okoro. Spins. Here's Mitchell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The feed to Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Allen. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him, and that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Mitchell outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Embiid.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Misses the 3. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the point.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
Green with a screen on George. Mitchell misses. Here's man. Here he goes. Leonard for three. Fires in the triple.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Allen a screen. Here's Green. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. We played just over a minute here in the first. For three, George. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Mitchell drives in. Pass to Green. Out to the right wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the triple.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And Allen gets it to go.
Always a threat in the painted area. Jared Allen just too long inside.
Pass to man. Down low. Zubats. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's man. Following the score by Cleveland. Leonard finds Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Mitchell against George. Outside for Green. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Driving in. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. The three is up. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And he got the whistle on the way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw.
Now, Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. The drive by man, right wing. Here's Zubac from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Zubac has got 8 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's man. Zubac with a screen on Mitchell. Stolen by Mobley. Lets it fly. They get it back. Pass to Okoro from the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kicks it to George. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's man. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Outside for Mitchell. Tries the spin move. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. From downtown. No good on the shot. Ivica Zubac. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Los Angeles. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Cedi Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
Team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Morris. And here's Batum. Clock at 4. Morris, left side. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
To the middle. Outside Garland. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. That shot wide open. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Knocked away. Morris outside. Here's Highland. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Plumlee against Garland. Pass to Osman. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Batum. Here's Highland. The 3 ball. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Offensive rebound. LeVert outside. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And Green is subbed in for LeVert. Back to Mann. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Mann's got 7 points in the game.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Now here's Green. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Mann, guarded by Garland. For 3, Covington. He drops it from range. And the Clippers lead by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the shot goes down.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Here's Mann. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 9.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Mann, guarded by Garland. Out to Leonard. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Mitchell misses. Pass to Zubats. Back to George. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Cavaliers, 19. The Clippers, 34.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubats, and it's Mann in at the 1 spot. Now here's Green. And here's Mitchell. Mobley down low, working on Covington. Mobley, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
And the three-pointer goes.
A consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Covington. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Out to Covington for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
And Brent, Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
Mitchell misses. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Zubats. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. With the step back. Outside Mitchell. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Mitchell. Green's got 6 points.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's man, check by Mitchell, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's George. Pass to man. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Man. The three-pointer off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the paint.
Hey, who's watching them?
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Timeout called, the Clippers.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A different look for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro, and Darius Garland subbed in for Green. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And stolen by Mobley. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's man. 13 points in the game. A nice shot by Zubats. Zubats has got 10.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Garland, no good. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's man. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Here's Covington. Mobley with the block. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Here's man. Checked by Mitchell. Out to Covington. Fires for three. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Los Angeles has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Shot from 16. They get it back. Here's Zubac. They shoot again. And that one good.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Covington. The three. It's another three for Cleveland.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Leonard outside. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. Mitchell. Covington grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Zubac. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Looking to get it going. And they'll get another chance. Out to Garland. Clock at 6. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Man misses. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Double team on Leonard to the inside, and he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Sinks the tray. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And finished off by Garland.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well. And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the basket by Leonard.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's George. Pass to Covington. Leonard outside. Here's the three. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Garland. George with a steal. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Here's Mann. Inside. Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Baseline jumper.
Well, that's a great job, Allen, utilizing size and length to shut down shooters.
Here's LeVert. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. To walk hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Who say does that?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
What? What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Clippers.
Here we go.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Harden. And it's Tucker in its small forward.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Dedmon. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against George. Over in the corner, Zubac. Leonard with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard. Rising up and firing it.
Maxey, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Dedmon after the basket by Los Angeles. Maxey looking it over. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. A shot by Harden, wide open. The 76ers with another miss. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now, here's Tucker. Here's Maxey. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside for George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 6 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. They have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Zubac the best of man. Zubac a screen on Maxey. Man. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's George driving to the basket. The layup off target. The 76ers trail by 14. Inside, here's Dedmon. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Kicks it out to Leonard, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Harden looking it over. The tray. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Embiid. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Tucker. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George, and the layup falls. George has got 8.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Harden outside. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers lead by 4. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Shake Milton. He's out there with Harris. McDaniels is out there with Harrell. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Highland. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the pass to Niang. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Highland. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Highland. McDaniels defending. Outside for Batum. The 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Reliable shooting for Batum at the arc. Having offensive options you can count on is so important.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Highland passes to Batum. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Out to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Gordon dishes to Batum. Pass to Plumlee. To the right side. Here's Highland. Guarded by Harris. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Milton's shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Passes it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Harris inside, defended by Gordon. Harris kicks to Niang. Over to the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Harden against George. Pass to Dedmon for three. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Embiid. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Maxey with it. George picks him up. Here's the three. Rebounded by Covington.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Man passes to Covington. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I didn't see that.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your 76ers, 18. The Clippers, 31.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 1.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Harden. Embiid inside, working on Zubac. Clock is at 3. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
A nice shot by Embiid.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Now, here's George. He's got 10. Puts up a 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the miss from Joel Embiid. Man can't hit. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The pass to Dedmon. Kicks to Embiid. 4 on the clock. The three from Harden.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George, displays strong timing and discipline.
Here's man, guarded by Harden. Maxey against George. Kicks it out to Covington. Lets the three fly. Pass to Leonard. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Leonard's got 6.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
Now here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it out to Leonard. Passes to man. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Covington wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
From deep, Harden. From beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Covington's shot is off. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Pass to Niang. From the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jalen McDaniels. Shake Milton is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Harrell, and it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Clippers.
And he sinks the second.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Here's Embiid, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Here's George. Dedmon with the block. George passes to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Covington. Over Harden. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
Harden can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Maxey finds Embiid. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the stretch 5 capabilities of Embiid, just another layer of his game that makes him so dangerous.
Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Zubac. Outside, Covington. Leonard inside. Dedmon defending. Wide open look here for Zubac. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Leonard fires away from outside. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sut pull-up jumper.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And here's George for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for George.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flushing down there with some power.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey kicks to Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort
on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Fires the three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Embiid, no good. From deep three-point range, no good on the shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll Congratulations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Green is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And here is Okoro. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Harden. Plays it up and banks it in.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Harden surveying the D. The pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Okoro. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers, trailing by 5. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Harden with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the dunk by Embiid.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Mitchell outside. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Kicks it out to Allen. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Mobley. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And Embiid drops them both. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-5 run here. Passes it to Okoro. Here's Tucker. The 76ers with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Here's Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell looking it over. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. Right wing. Okoro kicks to Mobley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Inside, Harden. Here's Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
They've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Shake Milton. Harrell is out there with McDaniels. And it's Niang in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Niang, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And the 76ers call time here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
The game now all-time. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Milton finds Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Shoots the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Niang passes to Harris. Great D that time from LeVert. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drills it from outside.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland silky from 3.
Now Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For 3, Harris. Harris missing again. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Garland, and no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Niang passes to McDaniels. And yes, it's good.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Harden outside. A three-pointer off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Mitchell up top. He has 7. A miss that time would have put him up. Philadelphia's shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. It's to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. Tipped away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. And Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Philadelphia leading by 3. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or to get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Now, here is Harden. The 76ers again can't hit it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter.
Cavaliers, 32.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Green, and it's Okoro in at the 3-side. Maxey kicks to Dedmon. To the left side wing. Embiid inside, covered by Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 5-point game. Mitchell against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
And Tucker kicks to Maxey. Embiid against Mobley. Here's Maxey driving the lane. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 4. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Mitchell left side. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Maxey passes to Harden. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Here is Harden. 10 points for him. A shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Embiid finds Maxey. The pass to Tucker. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Tucker's got 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
No problems knocking that one down. 7 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Mitchell wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
On the wing, Mitchell. They kick it out to Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 8. Passes it to Dedmon. It's stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now here's Milton, guarded by Garland. Niang passes to McDaniels. For the finish, the slam dunk by Garland.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
That concludes the third quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Shake Milton is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Harrell. And it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Stolen by LeVert. Wade on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Harrell with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Milton. There's the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Harris outside. Pass to Niang. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Now here's Garland. Defended by Milton. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Timeout called, Cleveland. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's the dish to Tucker. And the pass to Harden. Down low. Dedmon kicks to Embiid. Back to Dedmon. Over Allen. Drilled from 6 feet. And the 76ers lead by 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Garland is checked in for Danny Green. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Garland can't connect from short range.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. Kicks it to Dedmon. On the wing, Harden. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Goes back up. Passes it to Dedmon. Maxey against Garland. Tries again. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now the feed to Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell outside. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And Garland comes to help. Tucker can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Got a piece of it. Harden the pass to Tucker. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Embiid with it. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Green. And it's Allen in at the 5. Pass to George. Back to man. It's Covington on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Mann. Covington, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's George. Out to Leonard. Here's Mann. Checked by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Green. Allen on the wing. From the corner. It's rebounded by Zubac.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. It's stolen by Green. And here they come. The 3 from Okoro. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Possession Cleveland.
Here's Mitchell. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Allen. Launches it. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that is far beyond his usual range. Wow, Allen catching that stretch big fever.
Outside Covington. Here's Zubac. Missed inside.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Green for 3. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Zubac with the steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Covington. Here's Zubac. Back to Covington. And here's Leonard. He's got 5. From deep. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And, you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Covington. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep three-point range. And the basket by Leonard.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take. But Leonard is confident in that range.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Covington, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Covington. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now Mitchell. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 7.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Here's Mann. Out to Leonard. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. Here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. Here's Osman. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 4. Now Gordon. Here's Plumlee. Covered by Lopez. Plumlee passes to Morris. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Outside for LeVert. Spins. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Puts up a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Batum outside. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Morris for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Offensive rebound. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Gordon, the pass to Batum. Back to Gordon. Pass to Plumlee. Goes back up. That shot off. Good work defensively by Lopez. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. For so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Here's Highland. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Batum with a screen on Garland. Up top, Batum from about 19. And too long on the shot.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Back to LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The drive by Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
So the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And Green is subbed in for LeVert.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Outside Garland. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Left side Garland. Garland draws the double. Pass to Allen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Allen. Garland's got 12.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Garland. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was what a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Cavaliers, 35.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. They grab their own miss. Out to Leonard. Green against George. Leonard right side. Launches a 3. George's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Leonard. Takes the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. And stolen by Leonard. Now here's George. The D's right on him. Covington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers trail. Pass to Covington. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And Jared Allen, one of the best rim runners we have in the league. What a dunk.
It's Covington on the wing. Deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over. He blocks shots. He's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And the Clippers miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. George with a steal. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. Kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the corner. Up again. Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Covington. Pass to Leonard. There's the drive. Zubats. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Plumlee a screen on Garland. Here's Highland, guarded by Garland. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Cavaliers. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. George's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Osman. Green's checked in for LeVert. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Darius Garland. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, it's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win? He's laying down the challenge.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. And that one's good, man.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Outside Mitchell. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. With the drive. Allen on the wing. Outside for Green. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from outside. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with and also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Wade, and LeVert subbed in for Green.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Mobley with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Back to Mobley. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up
to the paint. Oh, George with a steal. Here's man, checked by Mitchell. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Mitchell going inside. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Isaac Okoro. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's man. And he lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Down low. Zubats with the steal. George with it. Picked up by Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Pass to George. 5 on the clock. And he sinks the 11-footer.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. A huge shot at this moment in the game.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Mitchell against George. Mobley, left side. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Zubac, screen. To the middle. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Allen, count it!
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Zubac's high post. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Outside Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Count it!
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late.
And the Clippers call time here. They're losing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
today. No shortage of fashion sense in this group. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. A look at the 76ers starting group. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Now here's Harden. No good from outside. Now the Clippers moving it up. A nice shot by George.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
Good on the shot.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And George kicks to Zubats. Outside Covington. Outside for George. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Tucker. And Zubats picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Harris. There's the pass to Dedmon. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Harden. He doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And it's George finishing it off.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Leonard. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Embiid. He gets that one. Embiid's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Zubats. Again, Los Angeles.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Harden has a wide open look. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Kicks it out to Covington. Leonard on the wing. From past the arc. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Dedmon throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's man, guarded by Harris. Covington passes to Leonard. Back to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Zubac, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Harden left side. Inside, stolen by George. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He has 6.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Nobody near George. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Leonard. Zubac finds Leonard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
What a performance for Ivica Zubac. He's been the story for the LA Clippers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Morris. Batum is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Left side, Maxey. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
McDaniels hits the three-point bomb.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Passes to Plumlee. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Maxey looking it over. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. To the inside, and Batum throws it down.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked by Gordon. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Left side, Batum. Pass to Highland. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Wayne Dedmon comes in for George Niang. Harris is checked in for Milton. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. Now here's Covington. Pass to Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Covington. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
Here is Harris. 5 points in the game. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Open shot, George. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7 to the paint. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Harris has got 7 points.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
A 3 from Leonard. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. To the middle, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, stemming it down right in the face of the big fella.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Mann. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid kicks to Harris. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Harden into the lane, and the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to...
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
The 76ers, 34.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Wayne Dedmon. Harris is out there with Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Embiid in at the center.
First team.
Leonard with the steal. Zubac's with it. Now defended by Embiid. To the left wing. Zubac finds Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Zubac. Shoots over Embiid. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Covington into the lane. The pass to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, George. Fires top of the key. Jump shot is good. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries,
Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And the dunk by Embiid.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. And it's off from three-point range. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Harden's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Highland. Out to Morris. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Here is Plumlee. He's got 6. Pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee in the post. Embiid's there. Plumlee, no luck. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Dedmon. Off the left rim and out.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Harris. The Clippers getting the bucket. And he converts the layup. Harris has got 13.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the basket by Harris.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. Gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now, here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Moves back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Pass to Niang. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Maxey covering. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here is Harris. He's got 16. Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
And the shot goes in. He's got 11.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Embiid, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Leonard, no luck. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
The 76ers again can't hit it. In the corner, George with it. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Dedmon finds Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, even when Harris is under pressure there, I like the shot clock awareness. He stays composed.
Zubac the pass to Covington. Back to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. The 76ers trailing. Harden looking it over. That's to Dedmon. Embiid with it. Back to Dedmon. Harden outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Well, George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
Now here is Harris. Defense right on him. Dedmon's shot is off. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout called the 76ers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Maxey's subbed in for Harris. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Leonard with the ball. He's against Tucker. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Zubac, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Looking to end the run. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tucker. Mann passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. Back to Leonard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Harden kicks to Embiid. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
There you go. P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
Man passes to Covington. Zubac's with it. A 3 from Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Leonard inside, guarded by Tucker. Lost contact on the and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is
he's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Maxey. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Now the pass to Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside, Maxey misses the tray.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 3. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Trifecta! And here is Los Angeles now. A 3 from Leonard. Nope.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for